Hi folks, it's the first week of September and I'm on a family holiday to the Norfolk seaside resort of Hunstanton, and you can see the famous stripey cliffs behind me here. And we're staying at Searles Leisure Resort, which I do highly recommend, but I've come down about an hour after low tide to check out what's in the rock pools here near the bottom of the cliffs. Let me show you the boulder field that sits at the bottom of the cliffs. Now, if that shot doesn't say Hunstanton, then I don't know what does. Looking along the beach, there's no obvious pattern to the rocks, but looking down the beach towards the sea, it's soon apparent that there are dozens of parallel gullies running at right angles to the shoreline. The sides of the gullies are liberally encrusted with periwinkles. Of course, in any ecosystem, the most numerous creatures are going to be the smallest. And these rocks are just covered in barnacles, mussels, whelks and various other mollusks. Here I love how the low morning sun is highlighting the lugworm casts. Well, that's all very well, Graham, I hear you say, but I thought you were going to show us what's in the rock pools. Damn straight. Let's have a look then, shall we? This first pool I looked in didn't seem particularly promising, but at the second one, I think this here is probably a little tube worm or something. I'll keep the camera still. See the top of that little tube there. I thought I just saw something move down here. Maybe not. The patch of green filamentous seaweed there. I'll see if I can find out what it is, and if I succeed I'll put it up on the screen. I've come to a rather larger pool here between the rocks, and when I first approached there were lots of little things darting about in the water, but they've all gone into cover now. I think they were like little shrimp things. In fact, I can just see one off camera. Let's see if I can get on it. The trouble is they're sort of translucent and they just don't show up very well unless they're really moving. But there's quite a few little translucent shrimps or some other sort of crustaceans there. I hope they're showing up on the footage. At this point I decided it was about time I started flipping some rocks. Nothing obvious under this one. And no luck with these two either. Lacking the poise and balance of my youth, I nearly got very wet flipping this one, and in trying to avoid a soaking, I missed seeing the crab which had been under the rock. Did you see it? Let's have another look. There's also a crab in this shot here. Can you see it? Here's a rock I had confidence in. 2 crabs. Did you see the smaller one? Let's have another look. Feisty, ain't ya? Alright, let me put your rock back so you can get back to safety. There you go. Just go back under there now, can't you? Encouragement. Come on, you can go over there now, can't you? Go on, under your rock. There you go. That's it. Good boy. There you go. There he is under there. I call that mission accomplished. With that nice bit of crab footage in the bag, I headed back to the prom where I'd secured my bicycle. On the way I managed to bag some footage of a redshank. And this clip of a lingering fulmar. They breed on the cliffs here, but have mostly dispersed by this time of year. Well, having finally managed to find myself a decent shore crab, I've now had to call a halt to proceedings because in flipping that rock, somehow I managed to cut the end of my finger. So yeah, quite a bit of blood, but it's stopped bleeding now. But I need to head back to base and get it cleaned up. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Come back soon for more wonders of nature here on Naturally Curious UK. Meanwhile, you stay safe, stay sane, stay curious, and keep enjoying the wonders of nature wherever you are.